FM, Harrisburg's hit music station. It is Miller, and it is such an honor to be in the same studio with this guy who is towering over me. And I give him one bad look, and my butt's gonna get whooped. From the WWE for tonight, SmackDown, Sheamus in the studio. What's up, man?
How you doing, fella?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, fantastic, man. I'm very excited to be here in Hershey tonight, the Giant Center for SmackDown. As I said, it's always a great time to come here. Been here before with Raw, and the crowd are off the hook. Everyone knows there's nothing better than a WWE live event. It's amazing watching on television, but being there in the action, the pyro, the Titantron, seeing all the superstars up close, fella. It's the best show in entertainment in the world.
And tickets are still available. If you want to go tonight, you can check out Ticketmaster outlets or charge by phone by calling 534-3911. That's 534-3911. Or you can get them tonight at the Giant Center box office. Do not wait, though, until I'll just go and get them, right as the show's getting started. Go and get them now because it could sell out and you don't want to miss a show like tonight because of the fact that Sunday, capital punishment, a lot went down. Unfortunately, due to some circumstances with a match prior, you couldn't make it there. So I have a feeling that tonight could be a really a good night or a big night for you.
Absolutely, I'm hoping so. As I said, it's like this. I've beaten Randy Orton. I've beaten Christian. As far as I'm concerned, I should be in the World Heavyweight Championship. I should be the World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah. Story. And saying that though, Teddy Long, the general manager of SmackDown, has made a huge main event for tonight, which is the Randy Orton and Christian in a street fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I guess people of Hershey and Harrisburg really going to get an opportunity to see that, which of course, with all that said, you got the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, the Big Red Machine Kane, the Sin Cara from Mexico, and the hottest exports from that country, myself, Daniel Bryan, a new Intercontinental Champion, Ezekiel Jackson, Wade Barrett, and so forth. It's going to be off the hook, fella. Great roster, exciting talent, and it all kicks off at 6:45 doors or 5:45.
That's great. And I noticed that after when the draft just recently happened with SmackDown and Raw, SmackDown has a ton of huge guys now. I mean, you guys, with Wade Barrett, you've got Mark Henry, Kane, you guys are a ton of huge people. So tonight, I have a feeling tonight's going to be a really good night, and you don't want to miss out on SmackDown.
Absolutely, it will be. It's going to be off the hook.
Sheamus is in studio right now, and again, Sunday night was Capital Punishment on pay-per-view. So tonight, of course, with being SmackDown, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening at the Giant Center that you don't want to miss out on. Tickets are still available if you want to get them. Giant Center box office. When we come back, we're going to talk to Sheamus about getting into wrestling, what it's like to be a wrestler, and some more insight to the WWE with SmackDown tonight, live at the Giant Center. Hang on. It's 99.3 KISS FM. It is Miller in the studio with Sheamus from WWE tonight. Don't forget SmackDown live at the Giant Center. It's going to be nuts. The show starts at 6:45. Everyone's going to be there. Of course, Sheamus is going to be there, raising all kinds of hell. Kane, Mark Henry, of course, Randy Orton, Christian. They have a street fight happening. Daniel Bryan, the Divas are going to be there. Wade Barrett. There's going to be so much action tonight that you don't want to miss out on. Tickets still available. Giant Center box office, all Ticketmaster outlets, or call 534-3911 and see you tonight at the Giant Center. Now, with Sheamus, I love knowing more and more about behind the scenes with wrestlers. So what was it like paying dues, and how long did it take you to get to where you are in the WWE today?
First of all, fella, you're pumped up here. I was going to just relax. And sit down
I
there.
Had a really large coffee, and it's kicking in.
I was going to say, there's a Red Bull here on the counter too. It's probably the size of you. I wonder if you drank one of them before I came in here. It took a couple of years, but what kind of felt like a lifetime. Because when you want something really bad, you want it now. And that's what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to be in the WWE. So when I started training and I started getting ready for it, preparing for it, it was a couple of years. I started in 05 officially. I kind of toyed with it in the end of 04. Mm-hmm. But as I said, you have to pay your dues some way. And I did mine. I performed on shows in the UK and Ireland sometimes in front of 20 people. Yeah. It cost me a lot of money because I wasn't making any money. And I had two full-time jobs. So I was flying back and forth to England for free. Ugh. I was sleeping on airport floors, etc., etc. But I never lost the focus of the goal, which was become WWE. And it's coming up in 2 years now since I've been there. Yeah. US champion, King of the Ring, and two-time WWE champion. So it's been a fairly, very successful 2 years. And SmackDown, I'm on SmackDown now. It's a fresh start for me. And as I said, the World Heavyweight Championship is what I'm concerned about. And I'll be interested to watch tonight at the Giant Center. Yeah. What goes down with Randy and with Orton and Christian. When
I look at when we watch wrestling, I always think to myself, and I always ask this question, what is the most painful or most brutal finishing maneuver, do you think, in the business that you've experienced?
That I've experienced, a kick in the head. I'm still kind of...
That probably isn't very fun.
I'm still reeling from that one. But I've taken, To be honest with you, I think I've got the most explosive and powerful moveset in the WWE, especially with the high cross and the bro kick.
Yeah.
I think it's very impactful, especially the high cross. Nobody gets up out of that fella, to be honest with you. But, it's there's a lot of great unique finishers. The RKO has become one of the most deadly and one of the unexpected finishers because it can come anytime, any place, and of nowhere. The AA, of course, from Cena, the World's Strongest Slam, the label lock by Daniel Bryan. There's a host of different great moves and great finishers, but I definitely have to say mine is the greatest.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
I'm not going to question that because I don't want it to happen to me.
You're a smart man.
What about like a move, like not like so much a finisher, but like a submission? Like what is in the business? What do you think is, besides your own, is the most like brutal, like painful? Like God, if this happens, I know this is going to hurt really bad.
The bell lock. I've been in it a couple of times. I was very fortunate to be close to the ropes because literally you get your arm trapped, and Daniel Bryan, even though he's not the tallest of guys, but he's a little. Small powerhouse. Yeah. Once he hooks your head and your neck's cranking all the way back, trust me, it's excruciating pain, fella, and you try and get to that rope as quick as you can.
There's always the disclaimers. Never try this at home, and you can never be more. You can never send that message across enough. Obviously, as a wrestler, you probably had some injuries. I mean, what has been the most painful?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because it's true. Like, don't try this at home. Right. Try to tell the message to kids and families and stuff. Like, that's what we're here. We take all the bumps and bruises for you. And we're also highly trained, but even we can get hurt. I mean, I in the Elimination Chamber 2010, I got a concussion. And because we got a strict wellness policy, I had to take some like post-concussion tests and I had to make sure I was, it was called an impact test, but I wasn't allowed to clear back to the ring for over a week after that because of the severity of it, and we take it very, very seriously. We've got top medical staff who watches, trainers and doctors, and it's very important that like people don't try what we do because if anything happens, which can happen, and happened to me, concussion and a few other bumps and injuries, we got top staff there ready to come in and just check us. So leave the entertainment to us. We take the bumps and bruises. You pay your money. You come see us. You enjoy the show. Go home happy and injury-free.
Right. And you might leave it, and get yourself a t-shirt or something. And tonight you can get it all and check out all the action tonight again at SmackDown live at the Giant Center. It kicks off at 6:45. All the wrestlers are going to be there from the SmackDown roster. And again, tickets are still available. Giant Center box office, Ticketmaster outlets, or you can charge by phone at 534-3911.
A big main event, fella. Christian Randy Orton street fight for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Don't miss it tonight, SmackDown with Sheamus and WWE.